for all those who know how building a team is very hard, because you have to go into the market purchasing, breeding kids from the academy so as to just bring in, or rather make a perfect thing, for competitive football. And that is exactly what Barcelona is doing, ladies and gentlemen. And I am proud that what Laporta, said, when he was in the elections, that he's gonna cook, and he's definitely been cooking, and alongside Hansi Flick, I feel like we're gonna achieve something, man. So the fact that Rodri has come, ladies and gentlemen, him being hijacked by Barcelona, and the fact that I'm pretty sure even Real Madrid had offered him more money compared to us, because Real Madrid are in a more financially stable position compared to us, and the fact that he chose us, ladies and gentlemen, goes to show that we have a lot coming. We are cooking something, man, and he saw that this team has potential, man, and he saw the bigger picture, ladies and gentlemen. We of course we are a team with stars, but we don't have stars, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know what I'm saying, but it's just level-headed players that know what to do, players with, of course, egos, but their egos are for the team. They want to work and run for the team, the entire team, unlike some other team in Madrid, but anyway, fantastic signing, man. Of course, I am happy as a Barcelona fan. I'm a Barcelona fan and Man City fan. I am happy that he is gone, to another team where he's gonna thrive. I think that the football that you're going to be played is similar to what he was playing at Man City, but this is more German style, rockstar based type of football. Of course, it's gonna be a high line, and him is gonna add that experience in that, how we're gonna be playing, utilizing that high line, also helping in the defensive shape up, all this kind of stuff. We have a Frankie de Jong that is very, what we say, inconsistent, because he's always in and out when it comes to injury, and the fact that we have someone like Rodri there, Frankie de Jong also can play as a number 8, all this kind of stuff, Pedri as well, and then you also have Gavi, we also have Mark Bernal, so our midfield is we need that experience, the likes of Gavi, of course, and the likes of Pedri, of course. They've played a lot of games, and they have a lot of games in the they've played a lot of games and they have that experience. But with Perry, he knows something that they don't, and he'll, of course, for sure teach them a thing or two, in the few years that he's gonna be with us. So a perfect signing, man. I am so happy, ladies and gentlemen, man. This is gonna just, I know Hansi Flick is gonna cook. I know Hansi Flick is a man with a plan, man, and I have seen it, from the few preseason games, although I don't really rate preseason, because preseason really does not really tell you anything. It might just tell you how fit are the players and what to work on, but preseason does not tell you anything. But all in all, man, yeah, those are the pieces of the puzzle that we need, and of course there's more to be done, man, from striking, of course, because we need that as well, man. If you can get an experienced striker, all this kind of stuff, of course you have to also offload some players when it also comes to wage bills, all this kind of stuff, to reduce that, all this kind of stuff. But I know we trust in Laporta, man. We trust in Deco. I'm a guy who I was not really talking, or rather criticizing him, but I was like, to myself, I was like, brother, why are you not cooking, man? But it seems like they have a plan. They're not going for these flashy signings, from Rooney Bardaji. Again, brother, please do quick recovery, man, safe recoveries, man. It was unfortunate that you got another ACL injury. You're gonna be well, man. We signed BCU, all these youngsters, that Egyptian kid, a talent for the future. So we are cooking, man. It's nice that we are one of the few teams, bar, let's say, for example, Ajax, and what PSV, all this kind of stuff, that very incorporate more youngsters from Barcelona. And it's good that and I like the fact that we are training them and like grooming them to know what they have to do. Of course, that has been the philosophy of Barca and all this kind of stuff. And when the kid, just transition into the first team, it is just well and good, man. One of the very few teams that actually cooks, man. And again, Rodri being with us, he's just gonna be not very far off again from the Spanish camp, so it's good, man. It's good, man. He's gonna bring that leadership. He's gonna bring that control that we've been low-key lacking, especially last season. We've conceded a lot of goals, even though we also had the most clean sheets, if I'm not wrong. Shout out to our keeper, man. We also need another backup keeper. Osha says need to retire, brother. That brother, he retired. He was, in his retirement home doing his thing, and we call him, and he's just like, getting free money at this point. So we need also another backup striker, that will also be good, man. But so far so good, man. I'm so happy. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in Nairobi and you would like to get jerseys, especially if you're a Barcelona fan and Liverpool fan, please do order your jersey by just contacting us on this number on WhatsApp, and we're gonna serve you guys, right? It's only 350 shillings and they're limited, and of course delivery costs also applies. Rodri, man, welcome to Barcelona, man. You're gonna give all the support, man. We know you're a baller, man. You're a baller, man, and now the world has gotten to see why you are a baller. People now see why you won the Ballon d'Or, man. You know what I'm saying, man? And also talking to the young players, making them keep their head down to continue, working hard, to continue pushing, man. We are gonna go for that Champions League, and I believe that we can win that Champions League. We have what it takes to win that Champions League. It's just a few pieces, of the puzzle to just, make things right, and then voila, magic is gonna happen. It took PSG a long time, to achieve what they did. Us, of course, it's been like since 2015, so that's 10 plus years. It's been a minute, fam. We need to get back to our glory, man. All right, we're gonna do that. We are gonna win the league again. We're gonna do a madness against Real Madrid. I spit on you. And that said, sub if you want to, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.